This is the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1, which is popularly known as the Redmi Note 5 Pro killer. But is it really the Redmi Note 5 Pro killer? I am using this smartphone as my primary device for over 2 weeks right now, and I think it's the right time to talk about it. Here is my full review of the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1. Hey guys, I'm Sona from Instar TV, and let's get started. Now, as the review is based on the question, is it really the Redmi Note 5 Pro killer? So I'll be comparing all the parameters with Redmi Note 5 Pro. So let's start with the design and the display. The phone looks great and it comes in two variants, black and grey. It has a complete metal body with only plastics on these antenna bands. And the best part is that this phone doesn't have a camera bulge, which the Redmi Note 5 Pro have, and it bugs me a lot. Phone also feels quite premium at this price point. At the front we get a 5.99-inch Full HD Plus display, which is 18:9 display, and it is an IPS display, and the best part is I had no issues with this phone when I use it in heavy sunlight. The viewing angles are also quite good, and the SIM tray can hold up to 2 SIM cards and 1 microSD card, which is not something present in the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and that is a huge thumbs up from me. Now let's talk about the performance. This phone comes with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage, powered by Snapdragon 636 processor. It is also present in 4 GB of RAM, but I had no issues using this smartphone. I received no lag while using this in day-to-day tasks and even while playing games. The games run smoothly in medium or high settings, and the best part is it runs on Android Oreo, and also it has its stock interface, which makes the experience seamless. In terms of performance, it almost goes par with the Redmi Note 5 Pro, so I have no complaint about this. The phone comes with a headphone jack and the audio output is great, but I feel it is a tad bit better than the Redmi Note 5 Pro. The speakers are also good, but not as good as the Redmi Note 5 Pro. To compensate it, Asus provides a Max box along with the phone itself, which helps to amplify the music 1.7 times. I am not quite sure about that number though, but it is still a good passive amplifier, and the best part is that you can use this with any smartphone which have the speaker at the bottom. I have even used it with the Redmi Note 5 Pro, so that's great. Next is the battery life. The Zenfone Max Pro comes with a massive 5000 mAh battery, while the Redmi Note 5 Pro comes with a 4000 mAh battery. But the battery backup of these two smartphones are almost the same, and even the charging time of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is better than this one. Still, the battery is great. It can easily run through a day, even if you watch movies or play a lot of games, and if you are a light user, then it can run easily through 2 days. Now the camera. The Zenfone Max Pro M1 comes with a dual camera setup at the back of 13 plus 5 megapixel, and the camera in one word is mind-blowing. Like, at this price point, I think this is the best camera in a smartphone. In good lighting conditions, it captures very good details with accurate colors, and the portrait modes are also great. The edge detection is almost perfect most of the time, and also in HDR mode we get a lot of highlights and details. In low light, however, the photos become a bit noisy, but that is also the case with the Redmi Note 5 Pro and almost most of the smartphones in the market right now. The Zenfone Max Pro comes with a front camera of 8 megapixel with a single LED flash. The front camera is okay, it is not very impressive, there are not much details, and also even in good lighting conditions, some of the photos have a bit of noise. In portrait mode, the edge detection is not good, and in low light conditions, the selfies become miserable even with the flash. So if we compare the camera with the Redmi Note 5 Pro, the front camera of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is definitely better than this one. but the back camera of these two smartphones are almost the same. Now let's talk about the videos. This phone can capture up to 4K 30 fps, but it does not have any kind of stabilization. This is where the Redmi Note 5 Pro has an advantage. The Redmi Note 5 Pro has EIS at Full HD resolution, but this smartphone does not have any kind of stabilization in any resolution. And this is a big problem for me because I take a lot of videos on the go. So if I am going out, then I would always prefer to go out with the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Lastly, the price. The 3GB and 32GB variant is priced at $165, and the 4GB and the 64GB variant is priced at $195. So the pricing has been made very competitively, and it is definitely better value for money than the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So now let's come to the question, is the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1 really the Redmi Note 5 Pro killer? For me, no, it's not the Redmi Note 5 Pro killer, but it is definitely a great budget smartphone if you are looking for smartphones under $200. So which smartphone should you go for? If you have the budget, go for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. But if you have a budget strictly under $200, then go for the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1. Having said that, let's sum up our review. The design and display is fantastic. The performance is great. The battery life is also fantastic. The camera is great, and the price is also fantastic. So overall, this is a fantastic smartphone, and I highly recommend you to buy this device. With good camera and a great battery life, this smartphone is a must buy for people who have a budget under $200. So that's all for this video, guys. So what do you think? Are you going to buy this device? Have you already bought it? What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you have enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe for more. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, that would be great. And I will see you in the next one. Signing off and goodbye.